work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Ay, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for whatever, I'll be front and center. Don't fly too close to the sun, your body chopped up by propellers. Came in arrogant, but left out in a stretcher. Fuck the comparison, y'all know y'all couldn't replicate it. Chilling in the desert, I'm good under pressure.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
It's a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down.
That's a crown on me, wear it proud, show 'em what we bout.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down.
That's a crown on me, wear it proud, fuck what they was talking about. All work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Ay, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for whatever, I'll be front and center. Quick to sever, however, whoever. Raining from above, we shooting down through your umbrella. Ay, getting fed up, nothing you could tell us. Snapping every shot I take, just wait till it develops.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
This a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down.
That's a crown on me, wear it proud, show 'em what we bout.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down.
That's a crown on me, wear it proud, fuck what they was talking
Stick
about.
around when we hold it down, look at what we found. From the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down. Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down.
That's a crown on me, wear it proud, fuck what they was talking about.
This is a true crime discussions channel. We speculate. This is all just speculation. Because it's true crime, it's for mature audiences only. There will be no children allowed, no exceptions. Everything on this channel falls under fair use. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. It's free. Good morning. Good morning. I am so sorry. I was running late. I was up so late last night trying to get all of these audio files and video files that I have ready for today. I do have some more FOIA requests to get some more information about this case out right now, and they usually get back to me within like 24 to 48 hours. So hopefully tomorrow we'll have some new stuff to cover. For today, we're going to go all the way back to the beginning and start at the 911 call and go through interviews and see how people reacted, knowing what we know now. We're taking that into account to reevaluate things that everybody was saying and the way that Jennifer and Stefan looked and act at the time when they were reporting Madeline missing and things like that. So I have uploaded a bunch of videos last night, and they're private right now because I was just trying to get them uploaded. I was actually doing it this morning as well. And then after today's live, I will make them public. I need to redo the thumbnails and all of the descriptions of them so that y'all can have them and they'll be out there. Some of them don't seem like they contain really anything important, but we can still listen to them. The only thing I left out, and this is the first evidence packet that I have out of like 4, I didn't do the canine searches because I just don't really feel like that's relevant. If that is something y'all want me to do, please let me know, and I will get those videos together and make it into one big video for you guys. So I'm going to work on pulling these videos up real quick, and we're going to start with the 911 call. Sorry, guys, I'm working on it. It's private right now. Again, I haven't got the thumbnails ready and the hashtags and all that done. So I'm getting it pulled up right now. Okay. I'm thinking I might just have to make it unprivate so that y'all can see it better. Let me see what that looks like for y'all. Yeah, that's not a big enough video. So I'm going to make it unprivate. I'm going to unprivate them real quick, and I'll just have to fix the thumbnails and everything later. So let me pull this up from my actual YouTube channel now that it's not private. And we will watch it, and then I'll start unprivating these videos while we are listening to the 911 call. Again, I apologize. Give me just one. Hold on just a minute. Jen says, to the viewers, thank you for being here. Feel free to share a thought, please. Any thoughts, anything you have to say, any opinions, any speculations, please feel free. We are an open family here, and we like to discuss thoughts and theories. Oh my goodness, where's my view? Hold on. Still working on it. Lord, this is embarrassing. Okay. So can we pull this up now, please? No? Maybe? No? Why are you doing this? Oh my gosh, Nancy. Oh my gosh, Nancy. Well, I guess you're going to hold on for longer than just a minute while I figure this out. It's not showing up on my YouTube channel, even though I just unprivated it. If you can bear with me for a minute, I am learning, and I'll know not to keep these private anymore because this is a bit much that I have to go through all this. No. I think a child is on my internet or something because it's going slow. I just asked him like 15 times to get off the internet. I don't know if y'all have children and know how that is. Oh, now it's saying published. Maybe I figured it out. I'm going to go ahead and do in case it's that video wanting to be stupid. Okay. Let me try this one more time. I need to have an overlay or a video to play that says technical difficulties. It's definitely an operator error. Again, I sincerely apologize. I'm learning. Where is it at? Like, what the crap? Okay. It says it's public. Let me just play this way I get it until I can get it on my channel. That way we can at least hear it. It's really, we just need the audio while I work on this.
Hi, everyone. These are the 3 911 calls that were made to report Madeline missing. There's 3 because the first one was made and it took several hours for the police to get out there because they were looking.
All right. Well, this plan, I'm going to work on getting everything else ready. I apologize for it being so small. I'm working on that, but we can listen and watch for now.
Looking for 2 children that went missing in a park. So this is the return phone calls where they were trying to find out where the cops were to come and help them so they could report Madeline missing. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment if you'd like. Have a great day.
All right. I've got it. Finally.
Hi, everyone. These are the 3 911 calls that were made to report Madeline missing. There's 3 because the first one was made and it took several hours for the police to get out there because they were looking for 2 children that went missing in a park. So this is the return phone calls where they were trying to find out where the cops were to come and help them so they could report Madeline missing. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment if you'd like. Have a great day.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
It's
There are redactions.
And is there a specific apartment number, ma'am?
I tried to cut some of those out, and I did the Orange County Sheriff's Office Central Operations Center up. That's where the 911 calls would have been going to.
It's
I apologize.
And do you need police, fire, or medical?
police possibly. I'm reporting a missing child.
Okay. And what is the name of the business there, ma'am?
The business,
Okay. And the child that you're trying to report missing, are you calling on behalf of the parent?
yes, on behalf of the mother. She's my
Okay. Okay. And then and ma'am, how old is the child? And could I go ahead and get her name?
Yes, it's
On a lot of the other videos, I have cut out the redactions. I didn't do it to this one because I was doing this one late last night, and I just wanted to upload it so that we could get all of the information from it. And the reason I kind of wanted to do this is because a lot of people have questions like, oh, they didn't call until so late. Why was it so late after they called? And I kind of wanted to put this out to prove that they did call. It was just that the police were doing other things that caused them not to be able to get there for a couple of hours. This has
And
all
is she
proof.
white, black, or Hispanic?
she's white.
Okay.
Blonde hair,
And
dirty blonde hair, blue eyes.
okay, hold on with me here. And then what color shirt and pants was she last seen wearing?
Hold on, let me ask. Then, what color shirt and like what was she last wearing? Hold on, we're finding out.
Okay. And then how long has it been, though, since you guys have last seen her?
Since this morning, she was dropped off at school this morning, and apparently she never showed up. We called everyone we knew. No one's seen her.
Okay. And then ma'am, I just want to confirm, though, was she last seen from this address? Is this where you guys last saw her?
No. She was last seen at the church next to Hunters Creek Middle School. I think it's called Peace Church. I'm not sure of the exact address. She was wearing a dark green hoodie, I believe.
What is the name of the church?
I think it's. I'm pretty sure it's called Peace Church. It's the one right next to Hunters Creek Middle School. It's the no.
Got it. It's across the street from it.
I believe so. Yeah. There's two. I just forgot about the other one. It's not Focal Point Church.
The one right now is going to be Jennifer's sister. I'm not sure if it's her sister-in-law or her biological sister. From what I heard on another call we're going to listen to, I think her brother is the one, like she's got a biological brother because his last name is Soto. I think this is the sister-in-law, but I could be wrong.
It's
Well, is it Peace United Methodist Church?
Yes.
Okay.
That one.
Okay. Is she diagnosed with any medical mental conditions at all?
I know she takes medication for ADHD, and I'm pretty sure that's it.
Okay. Sorry, bear with me here. And is she known to carry anything on her person, like a pocket knife, pepper spray, anything at all like that?
No,
Okay.
no, nothing like that.
Does she have a cell phone that she might keep on her person?
She doesn't. She had one, but she left it at home conveniently today.
Okay.
Right there. It's over there. Okay.
That conveniently, I wonder if they were already starting to be suspicious from the jump.
And ma'am, what is your name?
My name is
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And just so we recognize you when we arrive there, though, at the advance to come meet with you guys, are you, ma'am, white, black, Indian, Asian, or Hispanic?
I'm Hispanic.
And what color shirt and pants will you be wearing?
Pants, dark wash jeans. I have a green cardigan on and a white shirt.
Thank you. And I just need to verbally confirm this all. Do you have any at all weapons on your person?
No, I do not.
Okay. All right. And are you going to be waiting for us inside?
Yeah. I'll come outside. It's a see-through glass, so I'll see when you guys show up.
Okay, perfect then. So then I'll get a call placed for service. We'll have deputies out there to come and make a report with you and to come and assist with trying to find your. Okay.
Okay. Her mother and they're going to the school to double check and everything, but from what we know, she wasn't there, so they should be back soon too, because it's right next to the school.
Yeah, that's fine. So if at least one of you remains there, though, to meet with an officer, that's more than fine, okay?
Yeah, I'll be here.
Okay, then. All right. Thank you so much, ma'am, and I'll go ahead and let you go. We'll be out there as quickly as we can, okay?
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
911, what is the location of your emergency?
Okay, police or medical?
Hi, I called not that long ago reporting a missing child. I just wanted to know how long the cops are going to take to get here.
Okay, hold on. Let me open up the call and let's see. The call is still currently pending to have the deputies respond out there, but we don't have any available deputies. We still have the call up, though, holding.
Okay, so no one's on their way yet?
Not yet, no.
Does it take long for them to respond to the call?
If there's a big emergency in the area, and there's no units available, they put the calls on hold. But as soon as one becomes available, they respond to the next pressing call.
Okay, yeah, we just need one here urgently. So
I understand. We still have the call. We still have the call holding.
Yes.
Yep, we still have the call holding for them. I'll go ahead and update them with the information.
All right, thank you, because this happened very recently, so we just want to get everyone here. She's been missing since 8 a.m., so we want to get everything done as soon as possible to try to find her.
I understand.
Okay. Thank you.
911, what is the location of your emergency?
So this one is going to be Yolanda calling, and it's been several hours since they called 911 the first time.
Okay, what's going on? Vinny, please fire medical.
No, it's not a medical issue. We have a missing child since this morning. We already called 3 times, and the police didn't show up yet.
Are you listening? Or
Yes.
do you know? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so 72. Yes, ma'am, I see it right here for you. Yes, ma'am, I see it. This is waiting for a deputy to respond.
They haven't come here yet.
I'm aware, ma'am. I see it. It's waiting for a deputy to respond.
You're waiting for a deputy to respond?
Yes, ma'am.
And how long more do we need to wait? It's a child missing.
I understand that, ma'am, but I'm just not able to give out ETA. I don't know when they'll be there.
So how long do we need to wait? This
Ma'am,
is an emergency.
Ma'am, we have the information, but they're trying to get there someone as soon as possible.
So this is not important for you guys? Really?
Ma'am, we are very busy in the area. Look, I understand they'll be there as soon as they can, okay?
Okay, so that was the 911 call, and I'm with them. Like, you could have sent somebody over from the sheriff's office. Like, there was somebody there or close by to take the call. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to find... Crap. So next is an interview at the police station, and it's not here. We're going to go ahead and we will watch Stephen Stearns showing the police where he supposedly dropped Madeline off, while I work on getting the police like where they report her missing and all of that. Uh-oh, I was like, why is it? Sorry.
So this video is of Stephen Stearns leading the police to where he said he dropped Madeline off that morning. The car you're going to see in front of the cop car is Stephen leading them to where he said he dropped her off at, which we know was not true.
Dress and a hat.
Day for Haynes, 50 possibly building 5856. Anybody know where in the complex that is?
Was it here?
Along this stretch, I can't remember the exact spot, but it was around where these communities were. So thank you.
So this is Stephen Stearns right here, and he's showing the police where he supposedly dropped Madeline off at.
So it's like around where these communities were.
Okay.
And it's just like in this stretch, like we could see the overpass down there.
Where's the school?
Just on the other side of the overpass.
2105.
So somewhere around here.
So yeah, somewhere, maybe not this one, but the next one possibly. It's right in this stretch. When we just came down and we drove about halfway down, she was like, "That's good right here."
Okay.
On the second floor. They no longer see the subject. It said unknown or apartment number, but it was next door to theirs. I'm going to find out what their apartment number is. 10-4, second floor. The suspect also had a brown purse. The complaint hung up. There's no further information on this.
34, 43, 49. Where are you in Roseland?
He's just looking to see if he sees her or whatever. But I thought it was interesting to see Stephen trying to basically lie to them, saying that this is where he dropped Madeline off. No, good damn well, that's not where he took her. This will give us some insight on how they look a little bit too. I am too. I'm wondering why they didn't make any of the calls either, because it makes me think there's a lot in this, and there's even more like with the videos we're gonna watch today. That makes me think that she knew, and she's an accomplice in this. Like even the family states how it's weird that he dropped her off. The roommate states it's weird that he dropped her off. Like there's so many weird coincidences, so-called coincidences, and all this, that there's no way. She had to know. And I think she was a willing accomplice.
No.
2109.
No. No.
Black female secure 2109. Normal.
Go ahead. $26 number.
Supervisor on the channel, 26 call holding. 10-0405. 10-4, thank you.
No cameras as of right now.
On this day and age, there's no cameras going on anywhere.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if we can find something. Yeah.
Next available for 218, different way to 230.
White green shirt, blue jeans, negative signal 0, code 221.
So they're giving out the description again. From what we were told, she was wearing spandex shorts, not jeans. But there, I just heard them say jeans. Yeah, exactly. Um, my mom, Jenny Jen, said, not shaming any parents who are upset and cannot make the call, but knowing what we know now, Jen has no emotions towards the situation. That's exactly right. And there's no reason you couldn't make that call. That doesn't make any sense. So this was technically right before that.
At the park, when I talked to them, they said,
So what this is the body camera footage from the whole entire family in the Kissimmee Police Department reporting Madeline missing. And I want to pay attention to Stephen and Jennifer's movements, body language, the looks on their face. We're going to start, I think it's either 5 or 7 minutes to begin with, and then it's going to cut to another officer walking in and his body camera footage. Again, I'm going to pay attention to their body movements, their body language, the way they look on their face, the things they're doing. That's what I wanted to talk about with this one.
and, it looked like 5 or 6.
5 or 6 kids at the park. All right,
That's
give me a second, bro.
I believe that's in reference to the first incident. The reason that they could not get out there when the 911 calls were initially made was because 2 kids went to the park without telling their family, and those 2 children were missing from the park the same day that Madeline goes missing, and they were out looking for those kids. And of course, the missing child's going to take top priority. So they were already looking for that one, and I guess they hadn't got the information about Madeline yet, or possibly thought she was a runaway.
Hey,
Go ahead.
Let me finish up with this and I'll give you a call.
Are you able to pick up call 931, please?
I'm currently working possible signal 8. Can I hold off on that?
Just that from the other one?
26.
to check.
Stop. Of course. Do they speak English?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Hi there.
Hey there.
Hey there. What's going on?
So, was dropped off close to school this morning, but never made it. I went to pick her up from school.
I'm sorry, one second.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sir.
Are we looking for another kid or we have a kid?
Looking for another one.
Alright, so people are still on the scene, let's put that out. Any possible location, how long?
I'm trying to get there right now.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
So she was supposed to be dropped off at school, didn't make it to school.
Didn't make it to school. I went to pick her up from school today,
Okay.
and she never came out. They announced it over the speaker, and I'm just like, maybe she walked here because sometimes she'll walk here to this office.
Mm-hmm.
I came here, nothing. I went back to the school, they were closed. I got a notice, an email from the school saying she was absent, but I also messaged her teacher, and he looked at her entire attendance today and saw that she was completely not at school today either.
Okay.
So she never made it.
Okay. What's her name?
Madeline. Madeline.
Madeline. Last name.
Look at her eyes and who she is. He's standing over here just looking, got his arms closed off, trying to close himself off from the situation. When you fold your arms like that, you're closed in, blocking people, trying to keep people from noticing you, really. Her eyes are all big. She's talking with her hands. She looks like, in my opinion, she's an Adderall or something. That's just me talking, though. Don't run with it.
Name?
Soto. S-O-T-O.
S-O-T-O?
Yeah.
Date of birth?
February 22nd, 2011.
February 27, 2000?
22nd.
Oh, sorry. 22nd,
2011.
2011.
Just her 13th birthday.
13.
1480 Charlie Worldwide, what's the name of the single age?
Madeline Soto, age 13. I'm trying to get a clothing description now. What was she last seen wearing?
26 County Charlie Worldwide, people hit my call 931 at the same call.
green hoodie,
Green hoodie.
white Crocs.
White Crocs.
Either blue or black pants.
I think black shorts.
Black shorts?
Yeah.
Black shorts? Okay. Black shorts. All right. Do you know if she has like friends in the area?
She does, but she doesn't know where they live.
She doesn't know where they live. Okay.
I asked all of them.
Okay. Is this like, does she like have any places that you guys know that she'll usually be at? Any friend's house? Any places that like she likes to hang out?
Not typically.
No.
Not typically?
No.
Okay. Just give me 1 second. Let me see if I get some.
Thank you.
No problem. And what school she goes to? 125. Do you have a picture of her? Can you airdrop it to me?
Yeah, I know. Let me see which picture. I don't know which picture.
Okay, recently, probably from the birthday party, right?
Yeah, but I wasn't there, so I had to look at what's up.
I noticed the hostility was happy. Yeah, I wasn't there. Why do you got so many pictures in your phone, but none are of Maddie that you can give
Go
me?
ahead. That's what I'm about to grab right now.
She's just scrolling away in her phone, still ain't got a picture
Yeah.
of Madeline.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Is this a good enough picture, or do you need a whole
Yeah,
body
that's
picture?
Ah! ¿Cómo así?
How do I airdrop? I don't know how to do it.
I got you. Okay, where's the photo? Right there.
It's on WhatsApp.
That's fine.
It's on WhatsApp, but they said that in the other interview we heard he asked if Madeline had a WhatsApp, and they're told no. Oh no, I probably haven't played that yet. We're told that Madeline didn't have a WhatsApp. Jennifer just said that it's on WhatsApp.
I saved it to my photos, so you could.
You saved it to your photos?
Yeah, we can just
Perfect.
go straight to the photos.
Still closed off.
Okay, perfect. Give me a
What's
second.
the
I'm gonna send it out right now to my other guys.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Never showed up. So they called since I don't even know when, but whenever they what did they say that what she called? My question is not why is this not a code 3 when it first came out? Yeah, so that last time she was seen, it was early this morning, like 7 o'clock. That's what I'm about to see. I'm about to go check. I just try to get as much information now of her clothing description. Send it to Diaz. Diaz has a hit in like a big area full of kids. So if you want to help me out with this one, yeah. My signal rate expert. By any chance, does she have a phone number or phone?
She does, but she left it at home today. I have it.
You have it.
And I've already gone through her messages.
Okay. How about did she have like Apple Watch?
She's got a device. The only device she's got on her right now is her school laptop.
Her school laptop, is that trackable?
I
don't think so.
Yeah, it should be. If the Wi-Fi's turned on.
So Jennifer is saying that the only thing she's got on her right now is her laptop, but we know that Stephanie threw it away. I don't know if she's saying that to look good or she genuinely didn't know. That's a good thing to pick up on.
It'll try to connect to new Wi-Fi. So if I like circle here.
Well, does she know all the history of LA or anything? She just hanging out.
Possibly, I don't know. She got dropped off. She was like, so she's embarrassed by his car. So she didn't want to be dropped off at school. She wanted to be dropped off like half a block away so she can walk.
Send him this thing. She's in the face.
But he dropped her off half a block away and drove away.
Okay. Did she ever go to school though?
No, we called
She
school.
was walking in that direction. She was rifling through her backpack, just looking for something. I thought maybe she was just looking for headphones before she got her walking on.
Yeah.
But she was just kind of, shambling over in that direction. It looked the same as any other morning.
Okay.
So notice that she said he dropped her off, and this is the initial where they report her missing. And in this one, she's saying he dropped her off. From here on out, it's we dropped her off or I dropped her off. And Stephen adding this detail about, oh, she's shoveling through her book bag to look for her phone, knowing damn well that she didn't do any of that. I'm wondering, thinking, recalling previous days and whatnot to try to add details to make it look good. Like, we know he's lying his ass off right now, and are questioning if Jennifer is. It's interesting to see the body language.
What was the last thing you asked?
If she went to school,
So I got confirmation from the school that she never made it. They sent me an email saying she didn't make it. But I also spoke to her or emailed one of her teachers directly. And he looked at all her attendance for all her periods and told me she didn't make it at all today.
Okay.
Say it again. No, she's supposed to have a book bag. She was supposed to go to school, but didn't go to school today.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Battery FGOA 2319 Turtleback Loop. Third party for Saturday.
Okay.
Complaint
All right.
children by two juvenile males. Requested 10.5
Say it again?
only. It's code 219.5.
I'm trying to figure out secondary spots, but so far negative on anything. Yeah, you could be 51 to me. All right, cool. Very cool. All right, cool.
Sector 4 units prepared a copy of local from OPD at Barnes.
Yeah, it said negative on that hit at the park.
Way,
So.
reference a 21 to a vehicle. Pursuing local, reference a 21 to a vehicle.
I think
Going
black
to be
shorts.
an unknown male, gray hoodie,
Sausage,
black
black
pants, black
shorts, and
T-mat,
white
black
Crocs with
gloves.
socks.
No further information. 1064, 1946.
When was the last time you seen her? Do you know around what time?
Around 8:30, 8:40 when we dropped her off.
How tall is she?
5'1",
Weight,
110 pounds.
110, 112.
hair color,
Blonde, like a dirty
like a dirty blonde.
Like,
Okay. Eye color.
Blue.
Rocking
does
back.
she have any markings on her, like any scars or anything
There's
like that
a distinctive beauty mark on her face.
on her
here.
face?
On the face, like below the nose or near the nose.
Yeah, like right in that area there. It's very distinctive. You'd know it if you saw it.
Rocking back and forth,
Big.
taking control of the situation.
Any other scars or anything like that? We should know.
Scars? No.
No.
Tattoo.
Tattoos. No.
You'd be surprised. Did you put out the description?
I put the top part out. I didn't get the rest of that stuff yet, so I need to put it out.
County 34 is here. Updated 14, 38, white female.
Can I just see that phone?
black shorts, white pocket socks, approximately 5'19", blonde, dirty blonde hair, blue eyes, has a beauty mark under the nose. Video.
I'm getting a random 407 number. Hello? Yes? Hi, Principal. I'm okay. How are you?
Looking intently until they find out.
No,
Breathing heavily.
Start getting the
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find her
paperwork. Does she have any social media or anything like that?
She has Instagram.
Right here.
It is private, just family, cousins. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate it.
Right here.
That's her profile?
Yeah.
She also has a YouTube page.
Okay. Any Snapchat or?
She plays games.
No, that's the daughter.
She plays games. She plays like Minecraft.
Okay. So next is going to be.
These documents show how Mark Robinson and his wife owned and operated a child care center that endangered.
Thank you. I have clicked back like 6 times now. Can you please take me back? What are you doing? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. So next in the line is going to be when it would be Stephen Stearns showing the police where he supposedly dropped Madeline off. We've already seen that. So it's going to be this one. The K9 unit asking Jennifer Soto for another article of Madeline's clothes. Notice what she says in this video about her pillow.
Going to request another article of clothing, and Jennifer admits.
Okay.
In this video, the K9 unit is going to request another article of clothing, and Jennifer admits that Stephen slept on Maddie's pillow.
Right. We're supposed to believe he drove an hour with Madeline. This made me furious when I saw it last night.
No, with the property form, there's a portion for them to sign off on it. But I don't. Computer? No, not on the computer, on the property, like the actual property form itself. But I don't have any, so I gotta.
How does this work?
I guess I would just have to double. Yeah. So I'm just gonna get them on body cam now, stating that we could pull it. Yeah. And then from there, come back and then just make them sign one, I guess. Just to satisfy the agency. Let me go make contact with them now. Hey guys, so we're just gonna try to see if we could pull one more clothing for collection of clothes. Okay, that's okay with you guys? Yeah, we're gonna pull one more and then we're gonna have the dog sniff it out again and see if we can get another track going. Yeah. All right.
Can I get you like the last outfit she was wearing?
Has it been like with other clothes and all that, like your clothes?
It got mixed in with clean clothes and dirty clothes.
What do you think?
Is it on the floor there in the bathroom?
It's in the laundry basket.
Were the other clothes not good enough?
No.
We just try to collect separate ones and then we separate all of them, just in case one was contaminated, we have something else we can use without having to come and bother you guys.
I was just thinking on Sunday, the last day we had her, we had her Sunday, she had her lunch issue, I think so I wasn't sure if that would help with that mixing with clean and dirty clothes, I think.
Is it other people's dirty clothes or is it her?
Just hers.
Is her
What about
underwear?
like a pillow that she likes to sleep with?
Her underwear is
That, I mean, all that stuff works.
Yeah, but you slept on the pillow this morning.
Oh, that's right. I snuggled with her pillow.
See, you slept on the pillow this morning. That's normal. normal. It's normal for the stepdad to be sleeping on the daughter's pillow. Let's listen to that. They're talking about her underwear.
Oh, that's right. I snuggled with her pillow.
I mean, all that stuff works.
They're trying to give the damn dog sniffing people a pair of Madeline's underwear. Like, why do you need the underwear? Get damn. A shirt is just fine. Why are you bringing up this youngin's underwear?
You slept on the pillow this morning.
Oh, that's right. I snuggled with her pillow.
Sorry, I keep not taking back what I know.
Is it other people's dirty clothes or is it
No,
her
just hers.
Is her
What about
underwear?
like a pillow that she likes to sleep with?
Underwear is
That,
not.
I mean, all that stuff works.
Yeah, but you slept on the pillow this morning.
Oh, that's right. I snuggled with her pillow.
Like, would she have
Underwear.
Yeah, that's right. You slept on the pillow this morning. He slept on her pillow this morning like that's normal. And I might have been mistaken. If the cops asked for a pair of underwear, that's different. But I thought she was just, it sounded to me like she's just offering up this child's underwear to any and everybody that walks by. Jenny Jen brings up a good point. She said, I think that all the laundry in the baskets was washed and thrown back in. That's correct, because we know from the roommate that Stephen was running all throughout that house in and out, taking laundry to be washed and washing everything. And Jennifer, this is a lazy ass man, don't got a job, sits around, plays card games, video games, tabletop games, all that kind of shit. And he's running around doing laundry like a damn rabid animal, and she don't think anything of it. Nah, I don't think so.
Underwear, there would be underwear on the bathroom floor.
Okay, I thought I
And
saw
that
it
hasn't
there
been touched.
yesterday. Okay, then that's like the closest thing to her body.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's the end of that video. That was just a real quick one. But I found it real interesting that she's talking about Stephen sleeping on someone's pillow. All right, next is going to be the Peace Church. Now, they do redact the camera or the computer there. This is where
So this video is going to show the officer going to the priest.
This is where the rumor or theory or whatever it was started that she was actually seen on camera. There evidently was somebody seen on camera at the church wearing the clothes that she was described as wearing. And I have to ask, did Jennifer go and pretend to be at the church and get out of the car? Like, that's a theory I have and a question I have. Because they saw somebody wearing the same exact clothes that Madeline was wearing, described to be wearing, at the same time frame that he said he dropped her off. I have questions about this.
Preschool church where Madeline was supposedly dropped off, and reviewing the camera footage they have of who they thought was Madeline sitting outside in the parking lot and then getting up and leaving.
There's like a car pulled up. Yeah, he left and she walked onto property. And then she actually dove back onto property.
And nobody left from the passenger side. I don't know if nobody.
Yeah.
Stephen left and this person walked to the property. Like, that's weird to me. Wearing the same thing Madeline's described to be wearing at the same time. There is other children that go to that school and supposedly get dropped off in that area. Yes. But the same exact time, which would have been early in the morning for the normal time kids would have been getting dropped off there, and wearing the same thing that Madeline was supposed to be wearing is weird to me.
Zone 412, commercial auto.
That's redacted. That's not me. I took it out of the audio file.
She's at Olivia's choir class.
Oh, seriously?
Mm-hmm. And
you know who I keep thinking of? Is Jenny Dawsoner?
from Virginia. Do you know
Yes,
the child?
What happened?
How she basically ran away with her boyfriend.
Yes, I
That's the
remember.
thing, girls.
That's Alicia's
She,
mom.
I guess she left
So
her.
she's still sitting there.
At home.
Aventura, what's the other?
What they were saying, right? She left her phone home to me. It's like that feels intentional. You know, like I don't want to be tracked.
He just said it feels intentional, like the person on the camera footage is saying, I don't want to be tracked. That's weird to me.
And what time is it right now there? 8:55 already?
Yeah, just about. No. Is it 8:55? Yeah, just about 8:55.
So when does school start? Like 9:20?
Yeah, like usually Olivia leaves here at around 9. She walks 9:05, 9:10. You have to be there before 9:30. That's when the first
bell.
Bell rings, yeah.
Oh, it's 8:51 actually. So we still
I'm gonna try bumping it up like 10 minutes to see if
she's in there.
Yeah.
She's still there.
Still there.
Oh, wait,
There is a
wait,
person.
a person getting out of the car.
There is a person getting out of the car that has the same, that looks the same. Now, keep in mind it is blurry, but looks the same as what Stephen was driving around the time that he supposedly dropped Madeline off.
Kid.
3406.
Getting in that car.
I tried calling back your complaint and it went to voicemail times 2.
Let's see, a minute.
Are you 10-4? 2230.
That was Marcella.
Possibly still there. Let me see. Just there, 2055. She's had it for a while.
I wonder if she's waiting for somebody.
Yeah.
That's Michelle that just pulled in. So we're getting closer to 9 o'clock.
There's 2 minutes till.
She's still there. So when
She probably,
Michelle's.
like, let's say she would go into school, she would leave till like 9:05 or something, right?
Yeah, that's when Olivia leaves here. She stays here until like 9 or
She's
5.
gone by 9.
She's gone by 9.
So let me see, 2000. Yep, 9 o'clock. So she leaves sometime within 2059.
I want to know who was on this camera footage. I have wondered that from the beginning. Like, I understand it's blurry, but the same time, same description, same clothes, similar car as Stephen. Who is it?
She got up. She's walking.
Yeah.
And she walked away towards the school.
Yeah, she's off property by 2059.
So nobody picked her up.
No, nobody picked her up. All right, cool.
No, you did. You said you saw her.
Alrighty, thank you guys. We got that on my video, so I'll get that to the detectives. Again, thank you. I'm just gonna put the school, the church as the place that she was last seen. Detectives might be out here, come talk to you guys. You might see a private number or like Orange County number. So that
Like, it's so important that that he's putting it down as the place that she was last seen. That's how confident they are that it could be her that they're seeing in this camera footage. That has always stuck out to me.
That's probably one of them trying to contact you guys through the business line. All right. All right. Thank you guys again.
Thank you so much.
All right.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. See you again. I hope I see you guys, but on better circumstances. Hey. So it's possible that she came here and sat in the parking lot for a while. It's blurry video, but it looks like a child sitting right there, and she's sitting. The people here said that they were adamant they seen her on the property, but like I said, it's a blurry video, and I don't see her getting into anybody's car in the video. I see her sitting on property for give or take 10 minutes and then walking off property. I don't know which way she went from there. Around, like, I'll say,
Is there any way I can see it?
it's really blurry. It's like there's no possible way. You can ask them to see if they could allow you to see the video. I can't really grant that for you. And just have them see if they have them. But yeah, I had her sitting there, and then she walked right off property.
So this must be Jennifer's sister or somebody in the family asking to look at the video footage so they can see if it is Madeline. So maybe it was really blurry, but it's still weird to me.
I'm gonna send that to my detectives, see what they can do with that, and get more video.
Cameras like that show the bridge or anything?
No. Yeah. So, yeah, I told you over there in the other property I have cameras. So, Urbana. So, we're gonna try to contact them and see if we get those videos as well. But other than that, yeah, I've been not. You know any spots? Do you know any spots that she probably hang out at that she doesn't want to talk?
Well, the address that I gave you, she never goes here in
Yeah.
because we do have like family friends up there, but she never goes here. And if she did, they would have said something right away. The lady who lives and works at the office already said. She would have said something right away, but no, I don't think she would have gone there. I don't know if she knows anyone around here. I only know that one friend that we told you about. She comes to my house all the time. And then yesterday we met a new one.
Yeah.
That's the only two people I've ever met. She's
Okay. Yeah.
I have no idea. We checked her phone. I didn't see any like
Crazy stuff. Like, yeah, me neither. Yeah.
I didn't see her trying to like plan anything with anyone. And I just really don't think she's the type to do that.
Just walk up and leave.
Yeah, I don't see her doing that at all.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah, I know, like, around this time, it's usually like, they have like.
She's already suspicious. They know that Madeline's not the type to just walk off and leave or run away. They're already picking up on the inconsistencies and the suspicion.
School events or something like that. So that's what I was probably saying. She probably told you guys something, and.
I don't know. The school. She never showed up to school today.
Yeah.
At all. I don't know what she could have gone from here to there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna try to see if I could see if there's any more cameras in the area. See if I can pick up anything else. Once we get any news or anything like that, the detective more than likely contact her, or I would contact her and say, hey, that's if we find her tonight, I will contact her more than likely. If not, a detective will contact her first thing. Okay. Any questions for me? Anything you need to know? No. All right. No problem. All right. You too.
Okay, now we're going to get into the audio files and listen to them blatantly lie. So, to the best of my ability, I think some of these were done okay, they were probably talking to Jennifer and Stephen while somebody else was at the school talking to the friend. We'll go ahead and do the friend first. And then we'll listen to Madeline and Stephen recap the day that Madeline went missing. This is Madeline's best
Today's date is February 27th, 2024. The time is 13:05 hours. It's going to be referenced to Orange County case number 24-011313. I'm Detective Bradshaw with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. We are currently at. What's your first and last name for me?
I try to cut most of the water.
Like we discussed briefly before we started this recording, we're here to talk about your friend. Okay. And it's extremely important that everything we talk about today is true. And if you don't know something, just tell me I don't know. Don't make anything up. Okay. So I have to ask you a couple of questions. It's not to insult your intelligence. It's not to make you feel bad by any means, but because you're under 18, I just have to ask these questions. Okay. So tell you that the pants I'm wearing are white. Would that be the truth, a lie, or something else?
A lie.
Why?
Because it's a lie because the pants aren't white.
Okay. So if I were to tell you that the chair next to you right here is like a green color, would that be a truth, a lie, or something else?
The truth.
Why?
Because it's green.
Okay. So it's important that we are always telling the truth no matter what. Okay. Can you promise that you'll do that? Excellent. All right. So tell me about your relationship with.
I've known each other since fourth grade. She came to school in like the middle of the year in fourth grade. She was like the new kid, so like everybody kind of just picked on her and stuff. She was in a different class than me. She got picked on a lot by people like that like nobody really liked and stuff. And then one day I kind of like went up to her and I was like, "Hey, what's your name?" And then we got to know each other. And then she had left in fifth grade. She didn't come to fifth grade. And then in sixth grade, she also joined in the middle of the year. I remember her and we became friends. And then ever since then, we've just been best friends and known her close with her. She tells me like a lot. Me and like her two like go-to best friends and stuff. So yeah.
Okay. So you've known fourth grade. What grade are you in now?
Seventh.
Seventh. Okay. So about 3-4 years or so. And when you say she tells you a lot of things, what do you mean?
Like she'll tell me like stuff that's going on with her family. Anything really that like kind of like involves her. Like if like to get into a fight, she would go tell me about it on call and stuff. She had never told me about anything about her running away other than her saying if she were to run away, she'd go into the woods and find a place and stay there.
Okay. So you're close with her. What would she tell you about like her relationship with her?
We wouldn't get along that well, she said. Every day in PE, she'd kind of just be like, "Oh, fight or something. Like we're not on like great terms or something." I had said that was going to disown her when she turned 18 or 19, like kick her out of the house. About that, she would like get mad at her on call and stuff.
What do you mean get mad at her on call? What do you mean?
Like she'd tell her like clean her room or something. I'm like doing something right now, I can't.
So do it right now.
Yeah.
And what was to that?
She'd get mad at her and she'd be like, "Do it right now, I told you to. Get off the call if you're just gonna act like that, you don't talk about it."
Okay. And when you say the call, are you mean like just like a regular phone call?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys would you FaceTime each other, or was this just like you talking to each other on the phone?
Most of the time it was FaceTime because we were like playing like Roblox or something.
Gotcha. Okay. How often do you?
Like every single day. She texts me every morning I wake up, and I always get a text from her, but usually, I thought it was fishy yesterday when she didn't text me at all, because usually even if she doesn't go to school that day, she texts me like the night or the day of, like she'll wake up early just to like text me like, "Hey, I'm not going to school." And she didn't yesterday, but I didn't think anything of it because I thought she like slept in or something.
Okay. Has she ever mentioned anything about her relationship?
Mentioned really briefly. She was always on a call. Stefan, she was always on a call with him. She loved him. They were really close.
Okay. So Stefan. Okay. And you said that she's very close to him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that she's always on a phone call with him. So like, what do you mean when you say that she's always on the phone with him? Like
they're always talking, like they're always texting, or they're on a call with each other. Like, one time I called her and she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna call you back later," but like, do you want to join? I was like, "I can join. I don't care. Your choice. If you guys want to listen, you can." And then she added me to the call, and like, he was helping her with her homework and stuff.
okay, so was she typically at home when she was talking to him, or
Yes.
would she talk to him while she was here at school?
No, she talked to him at home.
So according to the friend, they had a great relationship and were very close. But we know that she was doing better when Stefan wasn't there. So that part kind of confused me. I don't know if she's trying to, Madeline was trying to convince herself that everything was good and great. And so she would tell her friends that and things. I have a couple questions about that.
Does he not live in the home?
No, but he visits a lot. He recently moved out.
Why did he move out?
I have no clue.
She didn't tell you anything that happened. Do you know when he moved out of the house?
I don't know.
Me too, Jim.
Okay. And she didn't tell you why? Did she ever tell you about?
I did debate on whether to even put this out, but we don't get any names. I'm not putting out anything that like is personal information about her friend. And I think it's important because the friend talks a lot about Madeline, who she was as a person, and her beautiful personality, as well as some of the things that happened in the house and her relationship with Stefan, as in like, you know, they were close and things like that. And I think that's important information.
I knew they were very close. That's pretty much all I really knew.
Close. Okay. So sometime recently he moved out and in contact with him on the phone. How often would you say that she talks to him?
Like 3 times or like 2 times a week.
Okay.
Call, and then like she goes texting.
She'll text him? How often does she text him usually? Do you know?
I have no clue.
Okay. And when she's calling him, is it usually in the afternoon, the morning, evening, something else?
Like somewhere between like the afternoon and night.
Okay. Did she say what they would talk about?
No.
Okay. What was your vibe on their relationship? Like, what did you think about it?
I liked how they were very close. Like he was always interested in like everything that was going on. Like she'd tell him like stuff that's going on at school. I don't know, she like briefly talked to him on the phone with like me on the phone too, like that I knew of. I don't really know what they would like say and stuff. All I knew is that like she would tell him what went on at school.
Okay. Did she ever disclose to you that he said or did anything that she felt that was inappropriate?
No.
No. Did you ever witness anything that you felt that was inappropriate?
No.
That he said or did or anything like that? Okay. Have you ever been at the house when he's been there?
One time.
Okay. Tell me about that interaction.
They picked me up from my house. I don't remember if it was like a weekend or a weekday.
Mm-hmm.
And I met him, and then he went upstairs. Like when I like came, he was like, "Hey," he said, "Nice to meet you." And then he went upstairs because he just like came down for like water and then went back upstairs.
Gotcha. Okay. How old is he?
I have no clue.
Who normally brings
that part right there where the cop asked the girl, how old is he? I think that's because I've heard about like people will come in and lie about their age and say, "Oh, well, I'm like, you know, I'm 18 or whatever," and have the family and the child specifically believing that they're a lot younger than they actually are. Or if this was accepted in the household and they were doing things all the time, like acting like they were in a relationship or something, then when the friend came over, did Stefan possibly say, oh, I'm like, you know, I'm 18 or something in front of the best friend? I think that's why they asked that question.
Has he ever brought her to school that you know of?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Do you have a reason why he would have brought her to school? But you don't know of a time that he's ever brought her to school. Shift work.
She's a sub here, and then I don't know if she still is. And then she also works at Disney.
Oh, okay. So now that he is no longer in the home, who else lives in the house?
A couple roommates, and then her mom and her.
Their roommates. Who are those people?
I know that.
Have you ever met them before?
I met one of them, but I don't really know them.
Are they like a couple? Like,
no.
Are they like males, females?
There's like one kid that I think is like in 6th grade or 5th grade. I don't know. There's one little kid there. And then I think the rest are all girls. I think Stefan was the only boy.
Okay. So is it like another family that's living in there with them?
I think it's just people that's close to them that can't find a home or don't have enough money for a home. They keep.
Oh, they kind of all stay together. Yeah. I'm understanding. I got you. Okay, cool. So when was the last time that you texted you, either one?
I was at on Sunday, this previous Sunday.
So that would have been 2 days ago. So the 25th?
Yes.
Okay. And then so you physically went to the party?
Yes.
Okay. What time did you leave the house?
Like around 7
p.m.?
Yes.
Okay. And then did you talk?
No.
Did she text you at all after that?
We went to the park, and I know she had brought her phone when I was still at her birthday party, so I texted her like, "Hey, did you bring her phone?" She never answered. And then when I got home, she saw the text and she was like, "What is this?" I was like, "Oh, we were at the park. I didn't know if you brought your phone." She was like, "Oh."
Okay. So then you said she normally will text you in the mornings when she gets up.
Yeah, she'll text me good morning, and then she'll send me like a whole bunch of Instagram reels or YouTube reels.
Gotcha.
Or YouTube
What did she text you yesterday morning at all?
I thought that was really cute. And I was really glad to know that Madeline had a friend like that she could text and send a bunch of like videos and things to. Because a lot of us, I know I do, I wake up in the morning, and if my husband's already gone to work, I'll text them, "Hello, good morning," or, my other kids that aren't here in the house are grown and things, and send them YouTube reels, things I thought that were funny, things that made me think of them. And I was really glad to know that Madeline had a friend that she was so close with that she texted every single morning and told good morning and sent videos and things and little reels and funny things she thought was cute. That really made me happy to hear that.
At all?
No.
Did she call you at all?
No.
Did she send you any Instagram reels, anything else that you were talking about?
No, which is what I thought was fishy.
Okay. Did you ever try to call her or text her or anything?
Yes, I called her.
And no answer?
No answer.
Okay. And that's completely out of the ordinary for her?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you come to school.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened?
I got to school, and me and our friend group were kind of just like hanging around, like kind of where the entrance is, waiting for her to get to school because she's a walker. So we kind of just like waited near the entrance for her to come in. We were already on campus. We were already like in like the gates and stuff. We were kind of just like waiting for her to get there. And then when she didn't show up, we were like, okay, well, sometimes she'll like wake up a little late and then she'll come during first period. And she didn't. So I was like, okay, she might be like sick or something. Everybody kept coming up to me and was like, where is she? Where is she? Is she okay? And stuff. I was like, I don't, like, she's probably just sick or something. And that's what I kind of told everybody, that she was like sick or that she kind of like slept late and wanted to go to school.
Right.
So.
Does she miss school often?
No.
Is she sick frequently?
Yes, but she still comes to school.
Okay. Is it just like, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. She was coughing a lot. Like, she's been coughing a lot. And then when we were running around, she was coughing a lot and stuff. So I think she was sick then.
Okay. But she didn't mention to you anything about not coming to school yesterday?
No.
Okay. Has she ever mentioned anything to you about wanting to run away?
other than the woods.
Okay, and tell me about that.
We were at Recharge. We were walking around the bus loop, and she was like, she was talking about a gator, and then she was like, it'd be like so cool to do. And I was like, what? She was like, if we like ran into the woods, like, that trail behind the school. I was like, yeah. And she was like, it'd be so cool to like go there and just like build a little house. And I was like, the woods, like with like animals and stuff. And I was like, where are you gonna get this like wooden stuff to build this house? And she was like, I don't know, I'll figure it out. And I thought she was joking and stuff because she kind of like smiled when she did it. So I thought she was joking, but I didn't take her seriously. And then when I found out she was missing, that popped into my mind, and I told my dad, and he was like, and I will go out looking for her. So my dad didn't come home till late last night trying to find her because he was in the woods. He went to every single park, went to the park we went to, everywhere we could look.
Your dad went out to the woods last night?
Yeah. He didn't find her.
Okay. So has she ever mentioned to you about, like, I know you were saying that she was just joking, oh, it'd be cool to run into the woods and build a house, but did she ever say, like, I really want to run away or anything like that?
No.
Nothing to that context?
No.
Did she ever talk about how she didn't want to be at home anymore? She didn't want to live at home anymore?
She would kind of talk about getting a house or like getting an apartment. She's older though.
Okay. And I know you had mentioned something about that she was going to kick her out or disown her. Why would she say that?
Because they were fighting a lot, I guess. I don't know.
Do you know what they were fighting about? Okay.
Probably something like stupid, like, hey, go clean your room. She just like didn't want to do it.
Gotcha. So you're not.
I typed in the words when like it was redacted. I would write in what I was pretty positive they were saying, and I'll back this up so we can get the whole sentence. But oh, Jenny has literal tears. I'm so sorry. I know it's hard to hear. I wish I could give you a hug. I'm sorry. Yeah, the fact that I was gonna say, I wonder why they were fighting so much. I wonder why Madeline felt this way. I wonder what Jennifer and Madeline were fighting about so much. Like, what could it possibly be, speculating here, that Jennifer saw her as competition? Because I really feel like she did. There's always signs when things like that are going on. There's always little things that people say, the way that people look. I think that Jennifer saw Madeline as competition. Jenny said that her and her dad are so sweet. That's one thing I'm working on right now, and I'm hoping to have the interview from the dad and possibly any more if they have them in the next couple of days, in the next day or two, and we're going to go over that, and I'll put out the video. But I am working on that, and I'm sorry you're crying. It is hard to hear. I'm going to back this up a little bit so we can get the full sentence.
She would kind of talk about getting a house or like getting an apartment. She's older though.
Okay. And I know you had mentioned something about that she was going to kick her out or disown her. Why would she say that?
Because they were fighting a lot, I guess. I don't know.
Do you know what they were fighting about? Okay.
Probably something like stupid, like, hey, go clean your room. She just like didn't want to do it.
Gotcha. So, your knowledge, ever tried or threatened to harm herself in any way?
No.
Okay. Does she ever talk about people harming themselves or anything like that?
No.
Access to any weapons at home?
No, I don't think she does.
Okay. Has she shown like a fascination with like suicide or harming herself or anyone harming themselves?
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Sorry, trigger warning.
What do you think happened?
I think that she does have a lot of social media. I think that she was waiting to turn 13 because she had told like, when I turn 13, once I turn 13, I'm gonna leave this house and never come back.
Why 13?
Because I think because she would always brag. Because I said that I can't wait till my birthday, and she was like, "Are you having a birthday party?" I said no, and she was like, "Oh, I get a whole bunch of money, like $500 something dollars on my birthday. You know, like that's like so much money." And I was like, "Yeah, like I get money, but like not like that. And I don't really like having birthday parties because the last birthday party I had was so much drama." So then she was like, "Oh, okay." But she would always talk about getting money for her birthday, and then when I showed up to her, and I didn't give her money, and I already had given her a gift. I brought it to school. She kind of got mad that I didn't give her any money or anything. I was like, I spent money on this. I didn't physically give you any money though. And then when we also got there, I was like, how many presents did you get? And then she was like, I barely got any money yet. Like, I'm kind of mad because like I want more money. And then I was like, oh, why? And she was like, well, it's probably another. Like, I don't know. I think she was waiting to turn 13, waiting for me. That way she could get a whole bunch of money and go.
But where would she go?
I have no clue. She talks to her sister. Her dad is in Washington, D.C., and I think her sister is too. Her and her sister are close. I went over to their house. Like, I went over to the mom. No,
her biological sister?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
I went over to her grandparents' house, and she was on a call with her sister. They seemed close. They always play Minecraft together and stuff.
How old's her sister?
I think like the last time I think she mentioned her, I thought like 15 or 16.
She's just a couple years older.
Yeah.
So she said she was upset because she didn't get a lot of money. She wanted more money. Okay. But she didn't mention what she was going to do with that money other than just, hey, possibly buy more presents.
Yeah.
Okay. Does she talk to a lot of random people on social media?
On Roblox, yes. She would go in, like, role play games, and she'd role play with them and talk to them online.
Okay.
I had a Roblox account. I showed Miss McConnell. She had not texted.
Any parents out there, be careful with your kids playing Roblox and other games. Make sure you always check it because there are predators out there. She's about to talk about it a little bit.
To anybody. She has 51 friends on it, but it didn't say anyone has texted her in like a while. And most of them were like just people that she had friended or the people that had friended her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it could have been like a game or something. They joined the game and that they talked on the game about like where to meet up.
Has she ever met random strangers like that? Like outside of the house that you know of?
Not that I know of.
Okay, she's never told you about any of that. Has she ever told you about any inappropriate conversations that she's had with older men or older women on any of these social media accounts?
No.
Has she ever told you about maybe sending any inappropriate pictures or somebody sending inappropriate pictures or items to her on any of these accounts at all? Nothing? Okay. So I know you said she has Roblox. Do you know what are her account like names on those, like her handles on those? Do you know what they are off the top of your, like her username or whatever you guys call those? Okay, so that's her Roblox username.
Yes.
Okay. And you said she has Instagram. I heard you say that.
I have no clue what her Instagram is.
You don't follow her on Instagram?
I don't have Instagram. I'm not allowed to have social media for this exact reason.
So she does have an Instagram.
Yeah.
You just don't know what it is.
I don't know.
What else does she have?
YouTube Shorts.
Okay. What does she do on there?
She dances and stuff, and then she like covers her face. She doesn't do a very good job of it. She goes like up and down, like there's this dance that you do. But in some of them, like I'll go on her YouTube Shorts account and she'll forget to like put the emojis on her face, and I had texted her like a few times, like, hey, I just went on your thing because I get notifications if she does it. And I was like, hey, you forgot to cover your face in this one. And then she was like, oh yeah, I forgot. She was planning on doing it at 200 subs, showing her face.
Why?
Because I think she got tired of like, because everybody kept, I think some people kept commenting like, oh, show your face or something. I don't know.
Okay. So So Roblox, Instagram, YouTube Shorts. Anything else? Okay. When you guys would text each other, did you guys use an app to text each other, or was it just your regular phone?
Messages.
Like iMessages?
Yeah.
So like just the normal text messages through the iPhone?
Yes.
You guys didn't use like WhatsApp or any of these other accounts? Do you know she had a WhatsApp? Or any other accounts that she could have had? Okay. Does she have a boyfriend?
But for her mom, we saw at the police station just a minute ago, pictures up off of WhatsApp. So that was weird to me.
She has a crush.
On who?
From the school.
What's his name?
What his last name is.
Okay. Do you have any classes with him?
Second period PE.
And he's in your second period PE?
Yes.
Is he here today?
Yes.
Does he like her back?
I don't think so.
Do they like hang out and talk and stuff?
They have each other's phone number, but he never answers her. She always texts him, but he never answers.
Okay, so they don't hang out at school or anything like that. Gotcha. Okay. So she didn't tell you about wanting to skip school or anything yesterday? Has she ever skipped school? Has she ever told you that, hey, we should skip school together, or we should go do this, or we should go do that? No? Do you know if she takes any illegal drugs or uses alcohol or anything like that?
She has medicine.
For what?
She has ADHD.
Okay.
She party on Sunday. She kind of had an episode. Like, she was on me for everything that I did, and she never acted like that. Like, if I would like do something, she'd get upset about it, or she'd get mad, or something like that. She has mood swings a lot. Like, she'll just like move from different moods really easily. I always thought she had bipolar. She never said what type of meds she took. I know she has ADHD meds, and I think they're bipolar meds too. The last time she took them was Valentine's Day. I picked her up to go to school, and she was running late. So I was like, hurry up. And then she was like, okay. So she gets in the car, and she's like, hey, sorry, I had to take my meds. And I was like, you're good. And then after that, the last 2 weeks, she said she had not taken her meds. And she would go around and tell everybody that she didn't take her meds.
Why did she not want to take her meds?
She said she forgot to, but I don't know.
Okay.
She did say that she kind of liked not being on her meds because she had more energy.
Okay. Does she engage in any kind of like risky kind of behaviors that you would think would be a little bit inappropriate for her age?
No.
Does she hang out with anybody that you would think would be a little bit inappropriate, or somebody that she probably shouldn't be hanging out with? Okay. And she's never mentioned anything to you about hanging out with older men or women outside of school, running away, going anywhere with anyone?
The only thing she talked about was her dad and her sister.
What about?
That they would talk a lot and that they were close.
Okay. But nothing other than that?
Nothing other than that.
Okay. And then her dad and her sister, how often does she talk to them?
Her dad, she really talks to. Her sister, she talks like 24/7 too.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Is there anything else you can think of that I have not asked you that you want to tell me that you can remember?
Sometimes the YouTube shorts or like the Instagram reels would be about love, but like crushes or like finding like a boyfriend. And I thought that she just meant like a crush in her, or something. I don't know.
Do you think she ever had any like feelings?
I think she's asking
Okay. It didn't seem like that to you at all.
about feelings towards Stephen. And the friend saying it didn't seem like that.
Okay. What about with anybody else? Nothing. Okay. All right. All right. Anything else you can think of that I have not asked you? I know we talked about a lot of things with all of this.
I'm trying to think. When I gave her my present, she kind of got mad and stuff, and she was like, she would take stuff really literally, like all the time, like, she would kind of just take stuff out of hand or something, and then she kind of just takes stuff out of context and make it more dramatic than it is.
Okay. Do you think that she acts out for attention sometimes?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. So I know I go back to the whole, like, what do you think happened? Do you think that she just ran away? Like, what are your thoughts on this? Because you know her better than any of us do.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why we have to come and talk to you. Like, I don't know her. I've never met her. I know nothing about her. So based on what you know.
Based on what I know, I think she kind of just wanted to be free and kind of just not live under, like, her.
Was she, like, defiant? Like, didn't like to follow the rules?
Sort of, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it depends if she took her meds. If she doesn't take her meds, then she's, like, really crazy and she doesn't think. She just does stuff.
Like impulsive?
Yeah.
Okay, when you say she does stuff, what does that mean? Like, what kind of stuff?
Like, no matter what it is, it could be, like, crazy or it could be, like, completely normal. Like, it'll just be, like, whatever, and she'll just do it.
Did anything happen at her party that you think would have set her off? It was at the house, though? The birthday party?
Yeah, but I don't know where there. It was at the grandparents' house.
Oh, the birthday party was at the grandparents' house?
Yeah, it wasn't at. No.
And she didn't tell you why?
No.
What about?
Nope.
He didn't come either? Mm-hmm. So who all was there?
The rest of their family. Their grandma, their grandpa, everyone else.
Okay. Has she been staying at Grandma and Grandpa's house?
Yes.
So she's not staying with.
Like, she goes back and forth. Depends. If her at Disney, she has to be there early, so she like.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you mean. Okay. Where does the grandparents live? Do you know? Is that in Kissimmee? Or is that right around the corner? Oh, that's right around the corner here. Okay. I gotcha. Okay. Now I'm understanding. Okay.
My dad was like outside in like the woods and stuff, and then a cop was talking to him about, and my dad asked like where like, and like, oh, does like the cop was like, oh, had picked 2:00. Didn't say where. Didn't say like.
Wait, what?
Anything.
Who said that?
The cop said this to my dad.
He told your dad that. Oh, he asked him. Did he?
No, like he like said like my dad asked like where did like just like wondering that way like because she could be around there, that way you can go search, and then the cop was like, oh, fuck, and then drove her home. But then I asked there, or like when was like the last time you saw her? She was like this morning.
Did he say where he picked him up or
No.
picked her up?
No.
So the deputy told your dad that picked her up at 2:00 and took her home?
Picked her up at 2:00 and took her home.
But he didn't say where.
Didn't say where. Because my dad called my mom and then said exactly what the cop said. And then my mom had told me, and my dad came home and told me.
Okay.
But I was confused because that's not. It was like, hey, are you? No. She was like, okay, I'm just wondering because where she is, did she come to school? Like, she didn't come to school at all.
That's how rumors start. Like, the cop might have been confused about somebody else and told this girl's father that Madeline got picked up by somebody at 2:00 when that never happened. That's how rumors and stories get started.
And I was like, she wasn't on lunch, she wasn't anywhere to be found. It wasn't like, oh, she was like sick or she didn't come to school. Nothing really thought, nobody really thought of anything of it. And then she was like, okay, I'm freaking out. Can you call your friends and like make sure that she was at school or that someone, or like make sure someone's seen her. And then I checked with everybody. No one saw her. So I was like, no one saw her.
But she didn't say if she dropped her off at school.
No. She said she dropped her off to church and then left.
You that? Okay. I'm just writing this down because I will forget because we've talked about a lot of things. Okay. Told you that she was the one that dropped
her off.
Her off. Okay. Did she say what time?
This is important. When Madeline's best friend called, Jennifer told Madeline's best friend that she dropped her off, not Stephen. But Jennifer says, I dropped her off at the church. So again, this I and we and Stephen comes into play. Who dropped her off? Well, we know it was Stephen because they caught him on camera driving around with her body in the car. But why does Jennifer keep saying we dropped her off?
Like 4:45 last time she was. The last time she was seen.
4:45 in the morning?
Yes.
Why would she drop her off at 4:45 in the morning at a church?
The church is like right next to yours, and then
Yeah, but 4:45 is like 4 hours before school starts.
I mean, sorry, 8:45.
Thank you. I'm like, hold on, hold on.
Sorry.
Okay, so she. Okay, told her she dropped at 8:45 at the church.
I think Honda. I don't know.
Told this little girl that I dropped her off at 8:45 at the church. That's what Jennifer told this little girl when she called to ask her if she had seen Madeline.
It looks like a Honda.
Is it like a passenger car, an SUV, a van?
There's a back seat. I don't.
Like small car, big car?
Small car.
Okay, what color is it?
I can't remember.
And you guys said this over the phone. It wasn't in a text message.
Yes.
What time was that you?
It was sometime after school because I'd gone off the bus and then we had the ice cream truck, so we were like waiting around the neighborhood for it.
You. And asked if.
Yep.
Okay. And then the woods that you say your dad searched, where are those at?
Here.
The ones that are right back out here? Okay. How long was he out there?
I don't know what time he came home or anything. 9 something he came home.
Uh-huh.
I think somewhere around like 8. I told him at like 7, like late 7, and then somewhere around there he kind of just left. I was like, I'm gonna go find her, or like I'm gonna go look for her. And then he told me to send him a picture. Send him like the address of the grandparents' house, and I'm gonna call you so keep your phone on you.
And this is your dad, correct?
Yes. And so I kept my phone on me, and he kept like calling and telling me like, ask her or anything, and ask her if there's any updates and what she was wearing. She was wearing like a Kelly green RBS hoodie that I gave her.
RBS, what is that?
RBS is a company that my dad and my mom work at.
Gotcha. Okay.
White Crocs and spandex, like black spandex.
Yes.
You said white Crocs and black spandex pants.
Oh, shorts.
I'm assuming you haven't heard from her today, then, right?
No.
Not at all. So you haven't heard from her since Sunday night after her party.
Yes, which was the last time I saw her was when she had gotten mad at me because I didn't say goodbye to her family and I didn't like go shake everyone's hand and like tell her goodbye to everyone.
Okay.
So the last conversation was already.
So you don't know if anybody else had contact with you yesterday after Mom dropped her off at 8:45 at the church?
No.
What?
Because instead of going exactly to Carline.
Is that normal?
No. I don't think so. You like straight dropped off in the front of the school.
Okay.
Carline.
I know where that off. Okay. But yesterday, for some random reason, she wanted to be dropped off at the church.
I don't know if she's ever been dropped off at church before. No, she's told me.
Okay. Gotcha. Interesting. Okay. Anything else you can think of? I know we've talked a lot about a lot of different things here.
Yeah.
Okay. If you think of anything else or anything that you think that is important, make sure that you have your parents call the sheriff's office. Okay. And we'll go from there. I mean, we're going to do everything we can to see, to find, that's why we're talking to everybody, because we have to exhaust all of our leads and try to put this whole thing back together to figure out where she was last seen and kind of retrace her steps and all that. Okay. Do you have any questions for me that I can answer for you, or try to at least?
Do you have any possibility of where she might be? Like any thing?
So there's a lot of things we're looking at right now. I am not the lead detective on this case. I'm helping out with somebody else. So I don't know what all he has gathered from talking to her family. There's a lot of things that we have to still look at, right? Like there's a lot of social media. There's just a lot of stuff we have to look at. So our goal is to as quickly as possible, right? In safe condition. So I don't have those answers specifically. And I'm not going to make something up and tell you if I did. Okay. But that's our goal for now. So there's just so much we have to dig through, there's so many people we got to talk to and all that. So, but any other questions that I could try to answer for you?
Did you text?
Okay. He got it's pretty similar. Your name was brought up as like the best friend. So that's why I'm directly asking you specific things. Do you think you have any other information that could be helpful that's different than what you gave me?
Probably. Maybe. I mean, she didn't tell me about leaving the house and never coming back when she turns 13.
Okay.
Not that I know of anything else that.
Okay. Got it. All right. Do you swear everything you told me is true to the best of your knowledge? Awesome. All right. Time is going to be 13:44 hours.
All right, guys. I'm not doing too good. I've got to rest for a little bit, and I'm feeling really nauseous. I'm not sick or anything. It just happens sometimes. I took all my supplements this morning, and I probably haven't eaten enough. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to end this lab. I know I usually go a lot longer, or a little longer than about 2 hours. So I do apologize about that. If you want to continue on in the timeline, I have labeled my videos on my channel in order of the timeline, and I'm going to put them in a playlist at some point today, and hopefully I can get them in order of the timeline that they are. I do want to say thank you to everybody who was here. Thank you for listening to that with us. I know it was hard to listen to her friend talk about her, but I think it's good to hear all the nice things she had to say about her. And it gives us some insight on what Madeline thought and what Madeline said and how Madeline felt, which is something that we haven't had a lot of in this case. So I do appreciate y'all being able to work through that with me. I know it's hard to fight back tears listening to that. Again, if you want to continue on in the video lineup, go ahead and check them out. They're if you look in the description box, it says what order they are in the timeline. And I will be back tomorrow, hopefully with the dad's interview and hopefully some other interviews too. I'm going to still continue to be getting all of the information I have out, though, in the correct timeline. And like I said, I'm going to try to do a playlist. And if I can put the videos in there in order of how they are in the timeline and not the order of how they were uploaded, I'm going to do that. But they are labeled for you. Thank you, Jen, for telling me to feel better. I appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow, and I do plan on being here for quite a while tomorrow. Thank you again, anybody who stopped by. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for watching the replay if that's what you're doing right now. I hope you all have the best day you've ever had in your whole entire life, and I will see you tomorrow.